What's up? This is round 2 of Q&A. You guys got some questions for me and I've got the answers. So let's get into it. Is paying for a helicopter ride worth it to get photos? Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, 100%. Like, honestly, you can't really take a bad photo when you're in a perspective like a helicopter. So yes. How did you meet 7th Era and Hayden Pedersen? By the way, love your content and keep doing what you're doing, bro. I actually met Liam 2 years ago, or maybe 2.5 years ago through Instagram. I sent him a message and I was like, hey, I love your shit. Let's go out and shoot. And we've been best friends ever since. Then only a couple months ago, someone actually introduced me to Hayden. There's a guy that sent me a message on Instagram and he was like, hey, you should check out this guy on YouTube. He's killing it. You guys should link up sometime and make some content together. So I sent him a message and now me, Liam and Hayden have been friends ever since. Why are you using a Sony camera? Whenever I buy a product, especially if it's an expensive product, I like to make up a scale of its versatility versus its quality. The Sony ticked all the boxes because they're lightweight, easy to use, and their video and photo is unbelievable compared to most of the other cameras on the market. Are you going to be doing some more vlogs? Yes. How did you get into the car photography business? You're amazing, by the way. Thank you. I actually walked into a car dealership a few years ago, got offered a job, and been working there ever since. What's your next goal? What do you want to achieve? Where are you heading? Buy a house, buy a Porsche, more travel. Pretty simple. If I come to Melbourne sometime, can we shoot? Yes. Any affordable camera recommendations for high school students? Go check out the Canon 80D. That's a really good camera. I'm pretty sure Casey Neistat used to use it. Really good, versatile camera, and it puts you right in that intermediate level, and it's not gonna completely break your bank. Remember, when it comes to cameras, you can't cheap out on this shit. You get what you pay for. How did you get to define your photography style? I like to say that your style finds you. So go out, shoot as much as you can. The more that you do one particular thing, the better you're gonna get at it. So the better that you get at something, the more that you can perfect that skill. Let your style find you. Just make sure you go out and you enjoy what you shoot. Favorite photo of yours? This one. Is swearing a usual thing for you? Fuck yeah. Please help. I can't choose between an XT3 and an Alpha 7 III. Right, I don't know what the fuck an XT3 sounds like. That sounds like some fucking old school Mazda that went out of production. Just get a Sony. If it is a Sony, then I'm sorry, I can't fucking help you. What lenses do you use? My main 3 lenses that I use, okay? 70-200, 2.8. 24-70 and an 85mm prime. Alright, this is a really good question. Did you go to film school and do you think people should? I didn't. I dropped out of school when I was 17. I already knew what I wanted to do and I went out and I did that and I stuck to that. 2 years later down the track, I haven't regretted it since. In fact, I'm happy I made that decision. If you want to go to film school, just remember these 2 things. School cannot teach you to be ambitious, okay? It's not in their curriculum. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. School cannot teach you how to be ambitious and they can't teach you how to be creative. I tried to learn business management twice, okay? I know it's not filming and I know it's not photography related, but I wanted to learn business management because I thought that business is obviously a pretty important skill to have throughout life. I tried twice to learn it in school, one time in year 11 and one time in year 12, and failed miserably twice. Like, I just couldn't understand the whole concept of it, right? Started working at a car dealership and in 3 months, I learned more about business than in my entire life of trying to learn it at school. School cannot give you a real world scenario because you haven't lived in the real world yet if you're still at school. The best way to learn anything is to go out there and put yourself in sink or swim situations. That's going off a bit from what you asked about the film school and stuff. I think yes, I think it can be beneficial. You might learn a thing or two about lighting or you maybe setting up a microphone properly and all that kind of shit, but it's nothing you won't learn going out on the job and shooting every single day. Yeah, you might be able to justify and make yourself feel better because you're going to a school to learn something, but I've always noticed that the best people out there are the ones that go and learn it for themselves. Have you ever crashed a drone? How old are you? I'm 19. What makes a site shoot worthy? That's a really good question, actually. I think that it's the condition of the site, whether it be the weather condition or the time of year that you shoot it in, makes all the difference in photographing a location. I like to always take my photos to the next level. Obviously, to do that, I think that you need a pretty fuck off subject of some description, or you need the weather conditions or the conditions of your location to be pretty wild as well. Even street photography in the daytime, yeah, that's cool. But do it while it's dusk and raining? Man, that's fucking awesome. What is your future aim? A garage filled with Porsches. How can you be you while being you? The fuck, bro? Just be yourself. Don't overthink it. Anyway, guys, I really enjoyed answering all your questions. I love doing these. Definitely more to come in the future. Ask me more questions. Ask in the comments. Ask me on Instagram. If you did like this video, hit that like button and help me out by hitting subscribe. But with that all said and done, I'll see you guys next time.